Celestial intervention been suspended. Comprehension of the tension in dimension where redemption's met prevention. Conventional ascension to the heavens got me guessing if the blessings been rescinded or the lessons need addressing. Systematic, problematic, aristocratic, addicts, democratic. Theatrics got a static.
The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on Denver.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his speed.
They set the pick. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points every team. Getting the bucket. Deflected. And stolen by Murray. Gives him the lead pass.
Well, great job of attacking on the break.
Connects on the 17-footer. Backs in. Here's Mobley, and it's good. Through contact, gets the shot at, go to the free throw line. Free throw line for him tonight. Denver making the switch here. And Jonas is checked in. Gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. And that's Johnson.
This is why the breakaway win is invented.
And that one falls for Johnson. Allen with the screen for Hart. Up off the strike.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the butt.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like.
Here's Murray. And it's Denver scoring the game. Number 2. Hits it from 3-point range. 5-point. Fades and shoots. Gets it to go. Back to Hardaway. Takes the 3. And that is good. Here's the 3. That is good. And he has to stop the run. That's good.
How about that? They respond to it. Give yourself a chance to regroup.
Murray. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming in. The offensive approach we've seen so far for the night.
Well, they've come out of that locker room.
Takes the lead pass. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Number 14. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Number 14. The turnaround jumper.
Get that shot off.
And so here's Denver. They're leading by 8. That's good. Number 14. Defended by Bryant. And that one's good. He's got 8. The Warriors at 10 grand hit. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Schroeder passes it to Wade. Hands it from downtown. Schroeder kicks to Bryant. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Pass it to Schroeder. Number 5. Another 3 for Cleveland. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Soft touch on both ends of that.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the basket by Wade. Here's Ellis. He has 5. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And so here's Denver. They trail by 1.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
He's got 9. Defended by Schroeder to the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. From past the arc. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Murray. And he slams it one-handed. Savage. That's the
Deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
with the clock winding down. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Coming from these fans, pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot.
Harden kicks to Mitchell. Hardaway with the steal. Goes up. A huge slam. A perfect end of the fast break. Now here's Gordon. He's got 10. That drops. From downtown, gets it to go. Johnson's got 10 points, 6. The three from Harden, and that one's good.
That's something this pick just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Nuggets lead by 13.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals. It just does not get bigger in sports than this. Let's dive right into the action. Out in Denver, the Nuggets are taking care of business against the Cavaliers. They've come out in full throttle in a must-win for them, looking to force Game 7 in the NBA Finals. And the Cavaliers, they've been struggling a bit. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. James Harden hasn't been able to get it going. An unsightly, untimely shooting percentage. Ugly game. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here at Game 6. What a game we're seeing from Hardaway.
You can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
There.
That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the...
And that one is stuck right through.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish. Lets it go from deep. Good.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots.
Side. And the powerful one-handed slam. Pass to Mitchell. Fades. That one goes. Count.
No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Allen with the block. Gordon. Looking to end the drive. And here's the second time to finish it off.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it.
Harden dishes to out. Up high to stuff the alley.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Here's Jokic. Nice touch on the back shot. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Now that's on to finish the break. Put on with Bryant with a screen for Ellis. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, the pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them if you motor. A 3-ball. Hits the bucket. He's got 9. Misses. The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 7. Folks, the fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Johnson right side. And there's the rejection. And it's Gordon penetrating. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead.
Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go.
It's been no contest down on the low block. And until they prove they can stop them, they ought to continue.
Here's Mitchell, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Shoves up the contact and dunks it to go to the free throw line. The defense looking a little bit dazed now, a ferocious spin on Hardaway. Here's Mitchell. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Shot is blocked. Kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by Murray. He's got a clear path. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive. Textbook exam outside. This one for 3. Gets it to go.
Another baby bottom smooth.
Some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Stolen by Mitchell. For the finish. And he gives off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, that was a massive sequence when it mattered most.
From deep Harden. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, they wouldn't want most.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
So Game 6 now complete with the series deadline.
Celestial intervention been suspended. Comprehension of the tension in dimension where redemption's met prevention. Conventional ascension to the heavens got me guessing if the blessings been rescinded or the lessons need addressing. Systematic, problematic, aristocratic addicts, democratic. Theatrics got a static in the attic while the havoc's automatic. In the magic's turning tragic. Telepathic mathematics can't subtract us from the fabric. Existential credentials, residential essentials. Exponential potential crushed by governmental mentals. Monumental credentials mean nothing to the gemels. Sentimental chemicals flooding through the ventricles. Paradise is paradox, a paradise that never stop. Rolling snake eyes while the angels petrified as shell shock. Melanin intelligence, development arrested. Manifest our destiny, but destiny's infested. Theological apology for poverty. Psychology, monopoly on property. Properly is probably a mockery of prophecy. When prophets be the policy, democracy's dichotomy got sovereignty in jeopardy. Spiritual, empirical, miracle, satirical, lyrical, umbilical, connecting to the critical.